It felt explosive, or like there was a bomb going off, breaking glass, the sound of breaking glass. Everything was just very loud. I thought the whole wall was coming down.
That breaking news as hundreds of thousands of people are waking up in the dark in western Washington this morning. That deadly bomb cyclone moved in overnight, and it was fierce, bringing wind, rain, down trees, and also downing power lines. Just look at the staggering number of people still without power right now. We're talking over 500,000 customers. We'll be updating those numbers throughout the hour. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday morning. This is just a tiny example of what is causing those outages. So much damage this morning from the coast to the foothills. We'll help you get out the door this morning. Again, thanks for joining us. I'm Holly Medino.
And I'm Kelly Koopmans. You see those cars crushed, just devastating. We have team coverage with crews that are stationed all across our region. We have a growing list of school closures and delays. Scrolling at the bottom of your screen, Tyra Majors tracking the commute. A lot of closures there and detours. First, we want to get right to meteorologist George Waldenberger with a look outside right now. Are we out of the woods yet?
Here's where things stand. The wind advisories and wind warnings have expired. The winds are easing. It is still gusty in spots, especially around the island, San Juan Islands, Whidbey Island, and along coastal areas. We have a few coastal thunderstorms now to talk about. The breeze will gradually weaken through the day. There is another weather event with more wind coming on Friday, which I'll talk about coming up. Tyra.
The winds and rain causing a lot of mess on our area roads. Take a look at this S-Dot cam, kind of hard to see, but you're looking at Aurora Avenue headed northbound near 46th Street. Take a look at all that standing water. Drivers just traveling right through it. You see that big splash there. Plan ahead. We've got major corridors closed, including parts of the Maple Valley Highway and SR 18. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
As of this morning, the windstorm is to blame for at least one death. South County firefighters in Linwood responded to a tree falling on top of a homeless camp just after 7 o'clock last night. It happened off Alderwood Mall Parkway. A woman in her 50s was killed. No one else was hurt. More team coverage now as we're already seeing widespread damage across our region before the sun even comes up.
Yeah, that's going to give us a much better perspective of exactly what we're facing cleanup-wise. We've got team coverage for you all morning long. Steve McCarran tracking those power outages from the live desk and the ever-growing list of school closures and delays. KOMO's Lee Stoll is in the traffic tracker, showing everything you're going to face as you head out the door today. And KOMO Stella's son is in North Seattle, where a man was rescued from his car.
First, though, to Theron Zahn in Issaquah, seeing some of the worst, most damage and most power outages there. Theron?
Yeah, it's quite a scene here. We are just off of Front Street in Issaquah on a residential street. Take a look at what you can find on the ground, all this debris. This is all from one tree that fell, and when it came down, basically the branches exploded. Over here, you can see this smashed car hit by a lot of this stuff here. The front of this car very badly damaged. And then off in the distance, just down the street, we're staying at a safe distance because we got some power lines down around here. But if you look down there, you can see that tree is down. And it won't be until daylight that people who live around here will get a full idea of the destruction. But this is what happens when winds of 50, 60 miles an hour or more slam into a neighborhood filled with trees. The strongest winds really picked up after 8 o'clock last night. You can thank that bomb cyclone for drawing winds through the gaps in the Cascades like Snoqualmie Pass and then right through places like Issaquah along the Cascade foothills. We're told those winds were roaring through Issaquah like a freight train, making it even scarier. Roaring winds and falling trees is all many people around here could hear as they sat in the dark all night long.
Got to my home and you could literally hear trees splitting in half and falling on cars, falling on buildings, falling on the pavement. And it seemed to have lasted quite a long time, for hours and hours and hours.
That is quite a night. Now, emergency officials in Issaquah say only call 911 if it's a life-threatening emergency. The road's still too dangerous to get to other calls. It's still anybody's guess when the power will be back on. Gusty winds out here, wet weather as well. The winds have been dying down. That's some good news. We even saw the moon here. But even before dawn, we've heard a few chainsaws off in the distance as people try to figure this out. But emergency crews say don't be so quick to get out here into this because what you'll find is some down power lines here or are there. Again, back out here live, you can see what's on the ground here. This is just one of countless trees, and you could hear a siren off in the distance there. Again, most of Issaquah is in the dark this morning. When you come east on I-90, once you get to Eastgate, you're not going to see any lights. It's pitch black around here. So again, you can see some emergency calls going off off in that direction, but 911 only use it in a life-threatening emergency.
Yeah, a long, dark morning for so many, and as we heard from PSE, at least for their customers, this could be a multiple-day event. We got a lot to track over the next few days here.
In North Seattle, whipping winds knocking down trees. Let's go straight out to KOMO's Stella Sun near 35th Avenue and 95th Street. Stella, you've been tracking this tree on top of a Metro bus.
Yeah, and the video is just stunning. Take a look right now. You can hear some of that sawing in the background. Crews are still working to chop up this ginormous tree here that has fallen on top of this Metro bus. Again, we are along 35th Avenue and 95th Street. So this Metro bus obviously not running. This roadway is blocked. A lot of cars have been forced to turn around. This tree fell on this car just after 8 p.m. last night, and they are still out here. So nearly 10 hours, this tree and this bus has been blocking this roadway. The power has been out here in this area as we were driving here. It is dark. A lot of the traffic lights are out as well, and there is debris and vegetation just littered all over the roadways if you're going to be traveling this morning. So if you take the bus that runs along 35th Avenue, want to give you that heads up, it is not running this morning as crews work to clear this guy up. Now, we actually spoke with someone who lives in this area, in the Wedgwood area, and here is what he says he saw last night when he was walking around his neighborhood.
There's bus hit, a car hit, a truck hit, a house hit now. It's just been ongoing.
Back out here live as crews work to chop up this tree and move this bus out of the way. The road will continue to stay closed. Now, coming up at 6:30, we will share some images and some video of a car that fell on, of a tree that fell on a car while someone was in it. We'll share that with you coming up.
All right, Stella, just so much damage there, but they are making progress in removing that tree from the bus. We'll check back in a little bit.
All right, now we want to get over to give you a look at the traffic tracker right now. Looks like it is pulled over at the moment, but one thing we're encountering a lot of are closed roads and detours, as Tyra's been tracking for us all morning long. We do want to get out to Lee Stoll, who's been in the traffic tracker for us this morning. She's out there for us right now. Lee, what are you seeing where you are?
Yeah, good morning. We are at a big intersection right now, and this is what I want to show you. What we've been seeing are these blacked out intersections. Everybody's stopping, using it like a four-way stop, but traffic's starting to build. Big intersection here. This is Petrovisky. Unfortunately, someone just almost hit us coming through the intersection. Okay, but we're all right. We're on this road here trying to get down to Maple Valley Highway, and we've been seeing so many traffic lights that are out. The video right now, so we're trying to get around to the backside of the road closure between 216th and 231st along
All right,
the Maple
unfortunately,
Valley
it sounds like our connection with Lee is a little spotty, and you can't blame her right now. She's driving around some tough areas. I think when it comes to power outages, technology is going to be an issue for a lot of people today. We'll be sure to check back in with her, though. But because of all of the storm damage, of course, and with everything else that we're tracking, we have a number of school delays, districts that are canceling or delaying classes also this morning. There is lots to stay on top of.
Let's check in with Steve right now. He's tracking all of it from the live desk. Where are the numbers right now, Steve?
I mean, it's just crazy to see how many numbers that we're seeing in terms of the power outages and also the list of school closures and delays this morning. First, let's start with those school closures and delays. And I do want to emphasize, this is a list that continues to change by the minute. We are constantly getting updates as administrators wake up and assess the conditions. So here's some of the latest while our crews were just talking in the last few minutes. Federal Way, Issaquah, North Shore, Snoqualmie Valley, Auburn, Renton, Riverview, and Bainbridge Island just added to the closure list this morning. If you want to see this full list and look at how long this thing is here, I haven't seen a list this long since maybe our last major winter storm. Again, to see this full list, just use your cell phone's camera to scan the QR code that's popping up in the corner of your screen right there. That link that pops up will take you directly to this list at KOMOnews.com. And again, it's growing. Many other districts are seeing delays today, so it's not just closures. The other big issue that we're dealing with, of course, is power outages. Easily and still, well over 500,000 people are without power across the region. And that's just based off of the major utility companies. We know there's a number of smaller ones around the region as well. So these are the numbers that were just updated in the last couple of minutes. 414,000 plus Puget Sound Energy customers in the dark at the moment. Snohomish PUD is seeing 73,000 customers in the dark, and that's actually half of what it was during the height of the storm. 70,000 for Seattle City Light, 157 for Tacoma Public Utilities, and we just got an update from Grays Harbor PUD. They are seeing about 1,200 customers without power, especially in the Lake Quinault area. And we heard from that Puget Sound Energy spokesperson in our last hour about how some of these outages, particularly for that utility, could last several days. So not just hours, but days for some people until they get their lights back on.
Yeah, George, we're dealing with the aftermath of this bomb cyclone, but we really need to look ahead to what comes next.
There's another storm system for Friday, and we're coming off of one of the strongest storms our region has had, potentially record-breaking.
What they say, the PSC guy said the last time we saw something quite like this was 2006. And you talk about another system where we don't know if people are going to have their lights back on at that point.
By that point, yeah. So let's walk you through it. We want to make sure you're prepared for this as you recover from this recent storm where we had wind gusts more than 100 miles per hour on a buoy off of Vancouver Island. Camano Island Federal Way near 60-mile-per-hour wind gusts, producing tree damage, power outages that will last for days in some areas. Right now, it's the gustiest around the islands, upper 30s, low 40s wind gusts, and along the coast, Quileute, a 22-mile-per-hour wind gust. Now, the bomb cyclone is moving away. It's weakening. Here comes another, moves in, and this will give us more wind on Friday. Right now, it's a little wet in Everett. We just have some spotty showers around Seattle. Mountain snows continue, even some rain here where we don't really need it right now, where there's tree damage from Sultan toward Snoqualmie. That should dissipate in the next few hours. Thunderstorms over the Pacific coast this morning. So for the day in Seattle, once the rains here clear over the foothills, we'll have actually mostly dry weather with a stray shower. It's a little windier over the islands, tracking thunderstorms over the Pacific coast today and much wetter weather over the Olympic Peninsula through the day. And we still have ongoing winter weather advisories for the eastern slope, even the continuing blizzard warning for the eastern slopes of the Cascades. Now, coming up, I'm going to time out these winds. It stays breezy today, but we gradually diminish them. I have to talk about hour by hour the winds picking up through the day on Friday, and I'll do that coming up.
All right, we are so glad we have your knowledge, though, George, to help walk us through this and what we can expect. We also have a lot of posts on social media. Take a look at this. Just a sample of some of the destruction that we're seeing in the wake so far of the bomb cyclone this morning. And the sun isn't even up yet to give us a full perspective of what we're facing. So we want you to share pictures and video when you wake up. Show us what's happening in your neighborhood. Post them on X and at our website at KOMO News. We're going to be showing them right here throughout the day. We want to hear your experiences. We're back right after this.